Coming up on this edition of Southwest TV News. Following a recent accident and subsequent arrest of the vehicle's occupants near Ernfold, the RCMP discovered numerous fraudulent gift cards and other goods inside the vehicle. Mayor and Council have approved a contract with Highway 1 Contracting for the installation of the SPARC waterline loop at a cost of over $1 million. Cycling is a favorite pastime for many, and like any vehicle, the occasional repair and tune-up is required. Thanks for joining us here today. Saskatchewan RCMP are advising you of another scam, this time involving fraudulent gift cards. Scam artists are everywhere, online and on the telephone, all trying to steal your hard-earned money and your identity. Now the RCMP are alerting you of the latest scam. Following a recent accident and subsequent arrest of the vehicle's occupants near Ernfold, the RCMP discovered numerous fraudulent gift cards and other goods inside the vehicle. And as fraudulent gift cards continue to circulate throughout various stores and other businesses in the province, RCMP want you to be aware of what's real and what's a scam. Real gift cards, whether from Visa or another reputable company, clearly indicate the dollar value in the top corner, while fake cards have been altered in numerous ways.
On the cards that we have been coming across that are fraudulent, the numbers are embossed on the front like a real credit card and not like a gift card. They still have the brand name of the gift card, whether it be Vanilla or Visa or whatever company is issuing that card. But what the fraudsters have done is they have taken some sandpaper and they've sanded off that gift card amount on the top right corner. They've sanded off the black screen printed numbers on there and then literally embossed a new number on top to make it look like a real credit card. So when they approach a merchant at the desk, all the merchant is seeing is a card with a true MasterCard or Visa logo on it, numbers as if it's a real card, and the numbers on that card are for a real Visa card, but not necessarily a gift card.
The RCMP further stressed that this gift card alert is also for the general public and not only merchants, as the data now entered within these cards by fraudsters now has someone else's actual credit card information embedded within it. And without knowing it, someone else could be charging up thousands of dollars on your personal card.
We're not positive on how they're obtaining these numbers, but the numbers on the card are a real Visa or MasterCard number. And I guess the reason they're taking the gift card amount off the corner is generally your real Visas and MasterCards have anywhere from a $500 to $100,000 limit on it. So if it's a Visa card with a $15,000 limit and they're buying a $600 watch, they don't want the $150 gift card amount in the corner, and it comes up as $600 approved through the card, because that would be a huge red flag for the merchant.
If you suspect you've been a victim of fraud, either as a merchant or personally through your own credit card, contact your local police immediately.
Well, I stated right away, I put this is an imposter, and I'm in no way endorsing a situation or a scheme like this.
The future is here. Saskatchewan's fastest internet with unlimited usage and blazing speeds. Infinite. Watch for it in your neighborhood, only from SaskTel.
Following a cost-sharing agreement with Ag Canada, the City of Swift Current will now construct a new water main loop. As the City of Swift Current continues to grow, Mayor and Council have approved a contract with Highway 1 Contracting for the installation of the SPARC waterline loop at a cost of over $1 million. The project is based on a cost-sharing partnership between Agriculture and AgriFood Canada and the City of Swift Current, with the federal government covering the majority of the expenses at over $902,000. While the city pays the remaining balance. A water main loop which will benefit both SPARC and the city.
It's for the expansion of the Agriculture and AgriFood Canada SPARC campus. As part of their major upgrade, they need a increased water supply for fire flow protection. And so as a partnership with the city, we've decided to undertake that, supply them with a bigger water line, and in conjunction with that, it betters our services to the Monroe Industrial Park.
Parsons adds that work will commence shortly, with no major disruptions in traffic along the number 4 highway.
Quite a bit of this whole project will be done as a directional boring. So they'll directional bore under the highway so we don't have to open trench it. So it shouldn't affect traffic flow to any great extent. And then it'll be less disruption to some of SPARC's trees and irrigation lines and existing infrastructure. And then it'll probably happen here, I'm hoping maybe even as early as the middle of May when it gets started, and it'll probably take a couple of months or better to get everything all finished up.
And once completed, the new water main loop will cross Memorial Drive, following along Airport Road and into the SPARC campus.
Hopefully that as we hear the stories and see the stories of how people are giving for good, how people are affecting positive change, we'll be able to then reflect on our own lives and see indeed what can we do to give for good. And even more than that, what are we doing to give for good? What are we doing to affect change? And as we notice that in our lives, I think we will find that we are our own inspiration to even give more for good, to affect more change. And as we see what people are doing, I mean, many times it'll be, hey, that's something that, you know, I saw somebody doing just that. Or you know what? Something similar to that happened in my life. You know, what they did for that person, somebody did for me so long ago, and that's inspired me to do this, and the next thing. So I think the Give for Good thing, the inspiration behind it and the motivation for each of us to actually take a look at ourselves, see what we are doing for good, and to draw inspiration from that to give for good even further, I think that's a whole big part of it.
Hi, I'm Donna Gatsky. I am a wife, a mother of 2, a marketing events coordinator, and an entrepreneur. I love my life. I have a wonderful family, and I work for a great company in the community. I am busy, like many are in today's world, and I find that I'm constantly zigging through life, and what that means is that I am busy just fulfilling the needs that need to be done through that day. I was looking for something that would bring me energy. I have brought different things into my life, so everything I do has to have a purpose. I was lacking some different vitamins from my last doctor's visit, and I was popping multivitamins, taking special supplements. So I was given a sample to try and found that I liked the results. It was giving me the energy, and it also gave me some added benefits that I wasn't truly expecting. So that is when I realized that I was going to take advantage of the opportunity. For me, I look at this as, if you want to try this product and you see that this is something that's fitting into your life, that it's bringing you health benefits, then if you want to look further, great. There is a business opportunity there that's waiting for you. If you don't, you have health.
Well, with the mild weather finally here, many bike enthusiasts will be hitting the pathway. And to help keep you on the road this season is a new bike shop. Cycling is a favorite pastime for many, and for some, their primary mode of transportation. And like any vehicle, the occasional repair and tune-up is required. Here's where the bike stop comes into play. A home-based business offering a range of mechanical and maintenance services, with a basic line of mountain bikes also available for all ages. Pete LaRue is one of the partners and explains how the concept came together.
We started as a bunch of guys who bicycle and have bikes. And after the shop that we had in town closed, it became an issue for us to keep our own bikes serviced, and lots of other people approaching us to have their bikes serviced. Seemed like a little too much work to take on a project by ourselves, or at least I thought it was. And so it turned into conversations between a couple of guys. Hey, I had this conversation with this guy, and a few of us that kind of knew each other, and a few different skill sets to bring to the table, each of us. And so we got together and put a little bike shop together.
And as the bike stop builds momentum with local residents, the group also hopes to encourage better health and well-being.
I love it. It's one of those things that once you get involved in, you get out there on the paths and you clear your mind and get into work. You're ready to go. You're feeling healthier. It's just a great way to make your life better by being involved in cycling.
The bike stop is not only a sideline business for these 5 individuals who already have a day job, but it also helps to build camaraderie.
Pretty excited about it because I don't have a lot of bike experience before this, and they just invited me in. I get to do a lot of the promotion stuff and come down here and turn a few wrenches, and that's about my involvement.
Cycling enthusiasts can keep in contact with the bike stop through Facebook and set up individual appointments through email or by telephone.
The future is here. Saskatchewan's fastest internet with unlimited usage and blazing speeds. Infinite. Watch for it in your neighborhood, only from SaskTel.
Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at MyLocalTV.ca. And be sure to follow us on a range of social media. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.